Welcome to Red White Redemption. My name is Austin, and this is your daily fix of the government doing government things. Today we're going to talk about something you probably didn't hear of because it came out on September 8th on a Friday, which nobody cares about news on Friday. And this deals with the case called Missouri versus Biden. So basically this case is during 2020 to pretty much now or whenever this injunction came out, the U.S. government was coercing social media companies to tell them to throttle stuff that they deemed as misinformation, things they deemed as, not right or didn't go with the mainstream narrative, or maybe, they didn't like what they said and they would throttle and change the algorithms. Basically, a U.S. judge said they can't do that. They appealed this, of course, and then they got struck down again. Now, they didn't all get struck down. There was 4 parts. 3 of the 4 got struck down, but the main part basically said is that the White House, the FBI, and I think the CDC can't coerce the social media companies to limit people's First Amendment rights. Now, the injunction basically means is the people who brought this case forward stand on grounds that they're probably going to win, so there was why there was an injunction put on it. So let's just take a look and see what the First Amendment says. It says it protects the freedoms of speech, the press, the assembly, and the right to petition the government for redress of grievance. So basically, they have no right to tell us what we can and cannot say. The government is not the arbiter of truth. It's full of people. They have opinions, they're biased, and they have their own agenda they're trying to follow. Now, I'm pretty excited that this got struck down. I think they're trying to petition the Supreme Court to allow them to appeal this decision because they said it's election season and they want to combat misinformation. Now, you may want to think that maybe, they did this during the last election, maybe with something like a laptop or something like that, where might have affected the election. So I'm happy that they can't do this, especially during election season, because they should keep their little greedy hands out of people's social media. People have the right, you have the right to say whatever you want to say. Now, you don't have to be right, and it could be completely wrong, and that's totally okay. But you have the right to say whatever you want. This is America. This is called freedom of speech. And then we're going down a slippery slope, allowing these government agencies to tell us what we can and cannot say. And if you're a social media platform, you need to stand up and tell them no. I mean, it's insane. Even Apple stood up and told the FBI no for telling them to break a phone, or like they wouldn't give them the password of the phone to get into it. Like, we need to stand up. The government works for us. Our Bill of Rights were put here to tell the government what they can and cannot do, and they cannot limit our speech. So today I'm going to leave you with a little scripture. Now, this is a scripture I found that fit this kind of perfectly, is Psalms 23:5. You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Now, I just want you to guys know that the government's not all bad. This is a slippery slope that kind of leads us to what China did. Their social credit scores, and, Soviet Union in Russia, like all these things are terrible. And this is a path that's going to lead us down there. So I'm glad it got struck down. I hope people get up and get mad about this and write their congressmen. And I hope this stops now. I think what you do, I appreciate you stopping by. Give me a like and a follow. Leave a comment. Let me know what you guys think. I'll see you guys next time.